I'll climb a mountain, I'll climb it back down. I'll do it barefoot, I won't make a sound. I'll do it on coals, I'll do it on rocks. I'll do it on a time limit as the clock ticks. I'll fly if I have to, I'll swim a damn river. I'll pull out an arrow from a handmade quiver. An earthquake under my legs just won't buckle. I got 3 space vixens that make me chuckle. I'm like an old farm mule, just gets a job done. My skin is blistered, been too close to the sun. I hijacked a rocket and I'm switching them gears. You should can on down, well I'll be cinching my steers. 2 stars in mine, I'm keeping the time, running the line as closer than hell to the sun. I wanna reach, I wanna run, strapped with a gun, and I go far as the mind can see. To the stars, to the stars. Listen to that confidence. To the stars, to the stars. Intelligent thinking man. One too many times lost in space, sun in my face. Ooh, yeah, and it's calling me home. Oh, I've traveled from the homeland out to the rim. And if you've got the urge, then you might as well swim. We've got the oceans, plentiful games, and right now is the time if you're destined to win. So come on and join the free world, jump to the stars, and let me tell you some more. We are got all fueled up, got my buddy in tow. Contraband is hidden, engines ready to blow. Got a hot little booster just sitting on my back. I'm about to take a full front attack. We make a track, jot it all down, put it in a bottle, send it way out of town. It's like making a baby, we hope for the best. Watch the tune return like a bird to its nest, and then we spank it and we polish it.
Here we are, guys.
Here's
the booth. I thought I'd get some shots of it with the door open, with the light hitting it, to kind of give y'all an idea of the antiquing I did to the outside, just to get an idea of like some of the stuff that isn't lit up necessarily. There's a texture to it. I got this old vintage looking texture. And then there's a view box on the inside with the rocket. And I got several lights in there. Shined on it just right. You can see right there I made a little cap that fits over it in the shape of a rocket. So it's kind of like a little gobo. And I wired it all in. So it shines just on the rocket and kind of leaves an outline on the backdrop that I made there. And then the Jupiter and Earth are little projector pieces that I'll show you in a second. But the little slots right there allow just the rocket to light up. And the rocket is a resin printed. It's like a clear resin printed thing, so it really glows once you get some light on it. Sacrificed some of the Boogeyman's outfit there for the bottom piece, and then as you can see, there's even a tube in the bottom there that I painted to get sort of a frosted look, and it leaves for a nice look on the outside, just like a jukebox. It's all about diffusing. Have magnets on the doors there, so the door shuts. Probably going to put a lock on it. There's the projector, a little projector light that's projecting the planets on the side, and it looks really cool because it's not painted on, it's projected. So when you're in person, that little projection looks pretty cool. And there it is right there. There's Jupiter. You can buy different planets for it and stuff, so we can always change those out. I put a lot of work into the rocket, the plume of smoke, all that. What else we got going here? Um, there's a lot of 3D printed stuff holding the wires together, so it made it just a really tight, clean build with all the 3D printing. Um, Made the wires just look clean. And that was hard, making wiring those LEDs into that smoke to make it look like that. There's nothing else on the market like that. As you can see, there's a laptop fits in here. Laptop does the video for the small TV right there. And then I have another phone that does the music for the left side. And as you can see, there's the phone that controls the main TV. It's got a little cursor on the phone, so the phone works like a little trackpad. And then I even have I 3D printed a box that holds the phone and the converter box behind it. And you can see in the back there the power strip. Resin. So I printed this right here, and it just kind of tied it in real nice. That top little 3D print. This is a plastic that was melted. I just melted plexiglass to get this sort of contoured surface, and then behind that is a really tall sheet of magnifying glass that I took out of an old TV. And then I even on the hinges there, those are vintage hinges, and I actually leather dyed the hinges as well. So I resin printed the eyes, I painted the eyes, and then behind the eyes, we've got we got different strips of magnifying glass, and I put the magnifying lens in at different angles inside there through all the viewing holes. So depending on how you look into each hole or into each eye, will depend the outcome of the shot you get. But this is the best I could with my phone. I think y'all may have seen an EOS M shot earlier, possibly, but yeah, I'm really happy with the car. I'm not as happy with the UFO on the other side, which you'll see in a minute. And the mural in the back is really cool too. It's one of those things, again, you got to see it in person to really get it. The maze in the back was a lot of printing. That was like 40 hours of printing. But the maze, I really like the maze. I think it turned out really well. This radio, we traveled all over the U.S. with this radio. I mean, it went to, and we never used it. It was just we just kind of took it with us everywhere. It never really worked right, I don't think, or it used to work back in the day. So I just gutted it and turned it into this thing. The radio's literally been to Mississippi to Georgia. It's been all over. So it was pretty fitting to take something that's been in the family and make something out of it. I put a little man on the UFO. I had a little man, little cherry on top. Can't really see the mural in any of these shots. Well, you kind of can there. It's like 3 cone heads hiking up a mountain. And there are UFOs all along the mountainside there. Just something I found on TeamU. It's really cool. You can get, depending on how your eyes work, you can get different angles in here, and you can probably pick up on other things. I'm gonna be putting some other stuff in there at some point as well. You see a little reflection from the rest of the room in there too. Yeah. Yeah, we epoxied the top there. The countertop is epoxied, and printed all this stuff and bought some of it and got it all epoxied in there. It was a nice touch. Of course, 3D printed the card holder, and got some of these cool looking UFO stuff. Looks like AI made some of this the blue UFO blueprints there. Of course, Billy Mack. We got the albums. You guys have seen all that. Here is the headphone holders. So these headphones on the left side will be playing Space's Dirty songs all just on shuffle. We got the Please Be Kind on there. Hopefully people won't be ripping the headphones out. I'll show you in a second too. I have the headphones cinched down, the cables cinched down. Of course, we got Bob Wills and Take It Away Leon on the side. I just wanted to add a little something cultural. Saturn V rocket. It feels pretty good in there. I got mounted it pretty good. And then you go around to the back, and we got the music boxes. I'm doing overdub right now, or I'm doing a voiceover, and it also has a little Morse code telegraph thing here, and it lights up and it beeps really loud. Good old classic. Beep 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 beep. I didn't put in the box, didn't plug it in, but you guys have seen the trinket boxes that I was making. Of course, we got some lyrics up there. People probably won't see it. Here, I'll hit the telegram real quick so you guys can hear it. Just to give you an idea of the little toys that people can play with. Got the plexiglass on there. There's a thin layer of plexiglass, very thin. It kind of curved up when I put it in there, and I just thought that was kind of cool, so I left it kind of curvy. The backdrop can be lifted, unscrewed, and lifted up above the planet. And there's Bob Lazar's S4 model right there. The sport model, as he said. But the backdrop there with the tins can be lifted. Also have the SkyRanch logo there that I made, the plate. And then, of course, the magnifying glasses, or they're magnifying sheets that I bent around a piece of PVC pipe. It's hard to explain what's going on in there. And of course, the Synchronicity logo. And to top it off, we got the moon above it. LED strip incorporated into the actual stand there. As you can see, it lights up. Also, these LEDs do crazy stuff. They've got a ton of effects on them, and they're way more advanced than the ones that I used to have on the bubble lamps. They look crazy. Also 3D printed a little tray here to hold a little free stuff that we're going to give out. And I've got a little litho paint in there that says, and remember, don't forget to look at them up at them stars tonight. So, yeah, you can get in there and actually change the color, but it'll probably just stay on green all the time because green is a good universal color for the booth. And I'll probably tape all this down with some double-sided tape. It's pretty cool. I've been using like a transparent filament. That's what that is. And it really glows when the light hits it. Of course, I vintaged the TV as well. And I built the box that the TV's sitting on. I made the box at an angle to where the TV points up at you, so you can be close to the TV with it being kind of lower, if that makes any sense. But this whole thing is a compact Space is Dirty booth. It's very compact. These are pretty cool too. I wish I had done something different, like maybe John Agar's face and Billy Mack's face rather than our albums, because we already have the albums up in the other part. But I went ahead and did it anyway. Some of it's kind of shabby when you get close up on it, but for the most part, I think it does the trick. I'm pretty happy with that. Unknown Space Cowboy there. And then headphones on the other side. The headphones on the other side will be playing Pilot. And then underneath, you get an idea of the how I cinched it down with the 3D printed pieces. And of course, the last piece here. You know, some of this booth I just left kind of looking shabby. You know, this booth ended up being quite a labor of love, and I hope that the Space is Dirty crew realizes that it's for them. No matter where it ends up, even if it ends up in the dump, It's for all of us, for everybody that's worked on this project, any piece of it over the past 15 years. So it's pretty cool. It could go with shows. It could go to shows with us if we wanted. It could be in the main lobby. We could put it on stage even. It's bright. It's cool. People could see it from pretty far away. It can also be simplified into something else as well. But this is what we got for now, and I'm pretty happy with it, guys. It's pretty cool. I haven't seen anything quite like it, and in Amarillo, which is just like a record store, and I might check with some record stores and see if they want to just hold on to it for a while, and see if we can drive some traffic to the website or something. Anyway, I hope that you guys and like the project and the video, and well, I'll be making more stuff. This is just kind of a small sample of a large scale thing that I could do. If we could just get funding or get something more going. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll be sending out some 3D printed stuff to y'all soon. See ya!